by the Nigeria state. The political class who routinely go to northern Nigeria for the indoctrination and oath swearing have become willing tools, people like Hopo Zodema, with which the oppressors utilize in implementing their civil agenda against Biafra people. It is only in Biafra land today that you see military bombardment without officially declaration of war. The Biafra land has witnessed air raid, air bombardment, ground bombardment, and even attempted sea bombardment. We have seen them come into alliance with India and many other countries in so-called naval, whatever, military training or building relationship and ties. It is all because of the upsurge of this particular Biafra liberation and the way we have been able to protect our land, making sure that we buy sophisticated weapons. In many instances, these politicians and leaders from the region lack the moral ground to fight for the interests of the people they serve, and in several occasions have openly canvassed for measures that are clearly against the people, against the people's interest. They have solicited for the military to invade their communities and indiscriminately kill people and destroy their properties. The evidences are there, as you can see on the screen. This is just a few of these documented videos. These same politicians will ironically oppose such measures when other regions of the country are involved or in matter affecting neighboring countries. Very recently, a former governor and current senator, Ojo Zokalo, who frequently called former dictator Muhammad Buhari my father, bragged on multiple occasions about getting to Kuno jet from his father to bomb villages in Biafra land, and he actually did it. This particular sin and atrocity against Biafra people by people like Ojo Zokalo can never be forgiven. This same senator openly advised against sending the military to Niger Republic when it seems that Nigeria was working with the foreign interest to intervene militarily in Niger following the coup that removed Mohamed Bazoum from power. One of the senators' reasons was that people in Niger Republic are brothers. Does it mean that those in Biafra land are not brothers? Indicating that people in Biafra territory for which he would proudly send military jet to bomb are not his brothers. But these are the people that voted him into power to become a senator. Without them, he will not be at the National Assembly. But he is very quick to order the military bombardment of this particular region. There have been instances of military invasion of villages with associated indiscriminate killing and destruction of property in Biafra land each time gunmen attack military personnel. They run away from the gunmen and attack women and children in revenge. That is not what military should be doing. That is not the rule of engagement. The rule of engagement is not to go after civilians who have done nothing to you. We have our defense forces in Biafra. If they feel that our defense forces has neutralized them, they should go and engage them because they have a gun, they have machine gun, they have GPMG, they have anti-aircraft, they have many, many sophisticated weapons to use to engage them. So why don't they go and engage those with the machine guns, but no, they go after our women and children. And this is unacceptable. At the end of the day, our beef with Nigeria is not going to end after Biafra declaration. We will make sure that Nigeria and everybody who participated in the atrocity and the killing and genocide against Biafra pay the full price of law. Likewise, the National Defense Academy Kaduna was attacked by terrorists and many soldiers killed, but there were never a reprisal attack by the military around the community that is hosting the Nigeria Defense Academy. That is something that every one of us, including those who are not here, should be pondering on. How many times have military went out there in the north to kill and burn villagers because Boko Haram attacked them? Boko Haram is not fighting like us. We are fighting a different cause. We're fighting for the rights to existence. Boko Haram is fighting for Islamic State. The same thing happened in Kuje prison. When Kuje prison in Abuja was attacked by the terrorists, again, the heaven did not fall by the military conducting a reprisal attack on the communities in Abuja, like they do in Biafra land. The story goes on, a clear picture of doubt standard, all indicating that the nation of Nigeria, of one Nigeria, is a deceit and unraveled fraud. Hence, our unflinching resolve for an independent nation where security, equity, justice would prevail. Many military officers have been slain by terrorists in the north, and many indigenous communities have also become victims. However, when these terrorists are caught, the government claims to rehabilitate them with virtually no accountability for their crime against humanity. Rather, they are given a variety of favorable treatment, including placing them in the military, police, and custom. By contrast, people carrying flag in Biafra land and agitating for good governance and self-determination are marked as extrajudicial killing, and they call us criminals and terrorists, while we have not harmed anyone who did not harm us. I'm very, very proud today that I am part of this particular generation. The Ohaneze Biafra politician without regard for Biafra lives. In 1954, at the Commonwealth Games in Vancouver, Canada, Emmanuel Ifejuna got Nigeria its first gold medal in an international tournament, a feat that was internationally celebrated in the whole of Africa, as he was also the first Black African to win such laurel at an international stage. It took several decades before Nigeria could win another gold medal in an international stage. Chioma Ajonwa jumped to Olympic gold in Atlanta 96. In that same tournament, Kanu Nwankwo led Nigeria Olympic soccer team that was predominantly of Biafran extraction to gold, beating the much celebrated Brazilian and Argentina team on their way. Not to forget the exploit of Ndoka Ubade led Golden Eaglet in 1985, and the order that followed after. The list goes on and on. Yet, we are being neglected as the second or even third class citizens of Nigeria before we started this Biafra agitation. In the last 1 to 2 years, several videos have been circulating on social media showcasing the ingenuity of Biafra youth. I have watched many of these videos with severance. I watched a Biafra youth display 3 motorbike, and also prototype airplane that despite its deficiencies was able to fly. This youth of Biafra, who started having visions of invention in his dreams, could easily be seen as Biafran vision of America Wright brothers. Another of this youth built a remotely controlled drone. One of the youth displayed a stylistic design of a car with intriguing build function, such as rotating the driver's seat to the let drivers out. Another youth built an ATM that actually dispensed Naira note. Yet, another demonstrated infrastructural prototype for refining crude oil and generating electricity that actually light up electric bulb. I have also seen another Biafran build Rolls Royce. Most of you have seen it. Last but not least, another built a pole ladder and demonstrated its use in excavating sand and possibly dumping it in a desired location. A country that is looking for talent to make it great would readily latch into this talent. But Nigeria would rather kill your talent than utilize it. Particularly if you are a Biafran. We see during the war, we developed our science lab at the University of Nigeria, then University of Biafra. We built all manner of weapons. Nigeria, instead of leveraging into that, they destroyed it. For this reason, Biafras whose invention are discussed above, I'm announcing a scholarship immediately Biafra is right.